In 2017, the Guyana Defense Force was budgeted $8 billion, and in 2018, the Army is set to receive a staggering $12 billion, an increase of $4 billion or 50%. And that increase has former Home Affairs Minister Clement Rohee worried. Rohee told the news conference that he is not sure why the GDF budget continue to rise when they are involved in excessive wastage.
For example, the Guyana Defense Force has a huge piece of land at Gardnerville, okay, where they have a farm and where they're expected to raise poultry. Nothing like that is going on. They've been spending millions after millions fixing a fence and fixing the pen. And up to now, the fence can't finish. Up to now, the pen can't pen any hens or poultry, live poultry. All we got is a lot of dead fowls around the place and carrion crows.
Rohee observed that although the GDF is given a large budget allocation, the military would still request supplementary provisions. He observed too that in 2017, some $171 million was handed to the Army outside of their budget.
According to the calculations, that is as much as is being spent on agriculture and more than is allocated to any one region. In other words, the Army will be receiving an allocation that is more than the Ministry of Agriculture and more than any one of the 10 administrative regions.
Mr. Rohee said he is also puzzled about what really the Army is doing with its resources, since more than $180 million was also given to the Defense Force from the contingency fund in 2017.
It is quite likely because we're seeing a pattern in the question of accountability of funds being used by the GDF, these huge sums of money, that there are tremendous deficiencies that have been pointed out by the Auditor General in respect to the utilization of these monies. In other words, let me give at least two examples. You have cases where projects are embarked upon by the Guyana Defense Force. Contractors are paid huge sums in advance, but the projects were never finished, were never completed. In other words, overpayment.
But despite the pronouncement, it was this same Clement Rohee who was a member of the Defense Board when the PPPC administration was doling out and still continues to argue for a Christmas package for the GDF, similar to the one given while the PPPC was in office. Rohee and James, HGP Nightly News.